Two people stand between them and a comeback victory. Come on. Send Noodles away. Speed. She's down. Just the monk left.
Post Melody.
GG, ladies and gentlemen. What a game one. Holy.
Hello everybody, welcome to Community Roulette number 13. My name is John, I'm dead. We're here on Leviathan on the Primal DC for another night of Thursday night fights. We've got a handful of guests here with us tonight. Census might pop back in later depending on whether or not his power comes back on. He's dealing with thunderstorms, but we've got a good night ahead of us. We've got a good roster of starting names to get the first matches underway with. Lots of regulars, a handful of new people. Real quick, want to say thank you to Scatathon, Kada, The Sherb, Spore Punch, Dizzy, and even Yui Fins. Thank you guys for the follows. We're gonna have a good time. Let's see here. Representing our teams, Astra and Umbo, we've got the Quicksand Dust Devils versus the Alagiri Griffins from my headcanon Crystalline Conflict League. Tonight we're giving out some cool art from community favorite artist Y Mage. You can see a little sample of her artwork up there at the top. You could use exclamation point prizes for a link to follow her on various social media. She does comic strips that are just adorable. Everyone loves them. And then we're also getting ready for the PV Princesses Ren Fair, which is going to be a 2-day long event celebrating their 1,000 member mile mark. It's going to be a good time. It's gonna be a great time. Real quick here. I'm going to get our teams sorted for our first set, but I'm gonna introduce the casters that we have with us for their first time ever. Kitsu, Katsu, how are we doing, baby? What is up?
Hello. I'm Kitsu Katsu. I am a friend of Census Nero. I'm just here to provide good vibes, you know, all the good shit. Even though he's been taken out by a thunderstorm, it's alright. He should be joining us mid-cast, so not exactly like the biggest down point right now. But yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I know it's got to be frustrating on his end to deal with the storm. Everyone hates being without power. And hopefully it turns back on soon, we get it back. And then we also have Aeon XII, your neighborhood-friendly Gunblade guy. Aeon, how is it going, amigo?
I mean, it was going fantastic until you stole my line. What the heck, man? I thought we were friends. What is this?
It's going great. I did it without even thinking. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. You nailed it. You nailed it. I love it. The branding on point. It's going great. Thank you for having me here once again, John. Always a pleasure to go and commentate for these matches. You know, I would deign to say that this is possibly the only way you can really truly enjoy PvP, as solo queue's a bit of a clown show right now. So always great to see some high quality games here. Always great to see everyone working together and playing as a team. And hopefully we get some interesting matches, as we always do. As I think the last couple of community roulettes have had some pretty close calls in terms of comebacks and actual superhero anime level comebacks as well.
We've we've been really blessed by entertaining matches. We have not had to. Every night, like that we do this, it's like a joy going clip mining because there's, it's not just like we don't have stomps really. Like we've had a few matches that we're over with pretty quick, but for the most part, like it's like high ranked matches. Even when we get like people that are not LP players or high ranking players, like we get fucking insane matches.
Oh yeah, exactly, and it's just wonderful because I think that experience of having some of these experienced players, in your ear, telling you, what they're thinking, and you understand that their mindset, and you listen to their call-outs, it really levels you up as a new player. Because a lot of the time, I would say in PvP, in 14, a lot of it is just a knowledge check. And once people have the necessary knowledge, I think that's where they can truly perform. So that's why I really appreciate this event, because it really helps bridge that gap between veteran player and casual player without necessarily introducing them straight into like the scrim the scene, because that can get pretty demoralizing pretty quickly, especially when it comes to trying to find a team and playing against higher level teams. I think this nice mixture of players and experience really does help create this very organic experience to help newer players learn and help them get some really great games in and experience what the best 14 PvP has to offer.
Yeah, and like in my opinion, it really is the best that 14 has to offer. I spent a lot of time my first few years like doing raids and doing a lot of PvE, but like it doesn't hold a candle to PvP. There's no memorization, there's no jump rope, there's no it doesn't get rote, it doesn't really get boring. It's always a challenge. I mean, even when you even when you get, say, an easy match, then that's just like a little bit of a reprieve before your next lobby that ultimately, fucks you upside your head.
Yes, there's no memorized routine and dance. You can fight the same person 5 times, but there's no guarantee. I would not bet money that person would fight in the same 5 times. So, I mean, some might argue with that. Right. Kitsu, I'm sure you've fought against some people in queues and thought, no, they do this every game. But, that's a few, right? Not every person is like that, right, Kitsu?
No, of course not, because everybody who plays PvP is extremely intelligent and very good at doing things that do not concord the same action every single match. You gotta believe me, guys.
Yeah, exactly. See? Yeah. We're all human, I believe.
You gotta be a beacon of honesty here, okay? Just lay it down flat.
Oh, God.
Alrighty.
All right, we're just in the moment of waiting for the teams to get in. We're just waiting on one from Alliance B.
Yeah, no worries. We already are getting it filled, or working on getting it filled. Let's see here.
Just one more gamer is needed.
Yeah, so Team Astra is going to be Naya, Ren, Fina, Gibson, and Shizuko. Umbra's going to be Ash, Sasuke, Mech, Shimori, and Citri, as soon as Citri joins. Crow signed up, but is not here just yet.
It'll be here.
Ryan Ricardo has entered chats.
The Prince of PvP himself.
The Prince himself.
He makes an entrance. Good man.
Key says he's not convinced by what you've said, Kitsu. Maybe you should try to convince him more about, how everybody in PvP is incredibly intelligent.
Oh yeah.
Who's the most intelligent PvPer that you know? How about that? Present your finest champion to Key.
Yes, of course. So it's like there's this PvPer with the name Kitsu Katsu, right? And it's like, oh my god, they're so smart. Like everything they do is very intelligent. Every single time they queue up, I can't help but shake in my boots. Like, oh my god, so well.
Well said.
Just like some self-glaze in there, you know?
What do you mean? Yes, I too agree. Keyleth it does not know the power that is Katsu. Every time he's in queue, every time he speaks, I listen. Every time he walks, I move out of the way. I kneel.
Make way. So yeah, some pretty interesting team comps right now. We have a team comp that's going to be used to enabling the dark. No healers though, so they're going to be relying on his plunge attack. And of course we got Gitsun here playing warrior. Lots of CC control combined with Reaper, Ninja, and Bard. Holy moly. So.
Actually, this is the composition with Gitsun is just basically the old Endwalker standard comp minus the Reaper, basically.
Yeah,
so they sort of like swapped out the Dragoon for it. It's like, you know, very typical, you know, just standard gameplay, you know, focusing on, you know, getting a few kills, but then ultimately trying to fight for the point. Whereas Alliance B, so Umbra, we're looking at just a pure dive comp. They are just going to have to run down, get kills, and then that's their win condition, clearing the team before they can get the point.
Much, if they manage to get the first kill right away, they could ride off of that tempo, but they always have to make sure they keep it, because
yes,
Alliance Astra will get their LBs faster, so they're just gonna have to make sure they actually maintain their cohesion and run them down. they have all the burst damage they need to absolutely gun down the opposing side. So
yes, the major concern I have is overtime, because having to deal with a warrior and a Reaper on overtime, yeah, good luck trying to stall with guard, right?
Oh, yeah.
and
especially on Cloud 9 with the turbulence, right? You got Reaper and Warrior that could break your guards.
Oh, looks like Astra's got some devious plans in motion.
Not even by design. Perhaps they knew beforehand that we'd be choosing Cloud 9. They're very smart.
Yes, they saw into the future. Shizuko has that to blame. You know, she can look 10,000 years into the future. She's already got the maps planned out for the next community
like
roulette.
Strange with all the timelines, you know? It's like I'm looking into the future.
It's perfect. No, this is gonna be a pretty annoying comp to go against in this map. So yeah, the aim for Umbra is to end the game as quickly as possible. I think we got Shimori on Dark Knight here as well, and Shimori has played. I mean, Shimori just plays a bunch of different jobs in general, but their Dark Knight, they're very confident in it. You know, they're very good at managing their resources and their aggression. So I think, and you know, it'll be very interesting to basically show off what makes one of the, you know, very few things I feel that makes Dawntrail's current PvP state good, which is that we're seeing more interesting comps than we have seen previously, where it was just standard, like in Astra. So let's see, you know, the old versus the new.
That's right. That is indeed right. 2 teams, 1 goal, win or lose. Who will come out victorious? We're about to find out soon.
All right, so I think in here we have Astra going to play a little bit safe because they could play for time, but Leviathan and Shimori get in there with that plunge.
Isolating Gitsun in the back. He's getting absolutely blown away as Emerald.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
she's working on overtime.
Ash.
But Ash gets taken down instead on the point away from the team, correctly identified as the isolated target. This is not good now, because now they have to deal with a team with a healer on it, and 60 seconds coming up real soon. They do take down Red though, just in time, so this could be good. They just need to remember that Shizuko does have Limit Break ready soon. She's getting out of position. She's waiting for an opportune moment to get a nice huge cleave.
Gitsun. Good use of his resources there. Will he be able to make it back to his team?
Ooh! Maybe. Just about!
Yep, he does. Good white mage being cleaved there. Pretty much stunning everybody for 2 seconds. Fina goes in alone. They should have their Sakuchi to get out of that situation, hopefully.
Oh no, not when you're stunned like that though.
Not like that, not like that. Not like this.
Not like this. No, the dream is over. Unless they can get this kill on Shimori right here, who is currently in guard. But Shimori get polymorphed, roared as well. Okay, that's OD. My goodness, they wanted them dead.
His HP appears to have hit 0. Nothing he could do.
Yeah, no guard, no purify, no nothing, no life.
5.
All right, I mean, this is good, so it kind of like gives both teams a bit of breathing room. We do have Ren now with the Reaper LB on standby, but let's see. They could try and use this to disrupt the entire of Umbra's collection of limit breaks at their disposal. So let's see how they use this here.
Holy moly. It's been around 2 minutes so far, and the point has not moved from middle. Fight is intense.
Insanely good. There it is. The limit break from Ren disrupts the entirety of Umbra's limit breaks. They can't do anything. They completely desynced, and that allowed Astra to get all the kills they needed. Very well done. Very well played. Now it looks like it's going to be a probably just die on point and delay angle for Shimori over here. Let the team basically gather up their resources and regroup.
Don't worry, they can play for the next fight. They have Citri with Zantetsuki and Mech with a huge Machinist LB. Sent it on to Gidson. Gidson lives. Holy fork. How is it possible? He should not be standing right now.
Well, he is in limit break, so remember, his HP goes a little bit higher, right? So I guess that's all it needed. That's all it needed.
That's all he needed to deflect a 50 cal bullet. How is it possible? I don't think they invented Kevlar yet.
It's not. It's, you know what it is? Warriors just like bear it with their chest. They literally just face tank the bullet. They just eat that shit. Consumed it for breakfast. No milk. And over here, looks like they're gonna try and play a bit more aggressively into Umbra here. Shimori taking a lot of damage. Citri still has limit break ready. Let's see. Cheetan goes up. Any hitters? We got a few hitters, and it only hits Ren though. I mean, look, a kill's a kill.
Unlucky for Ren. They might have been able to tank it if they had Crest on standby.
Yep, and that does. But however, that does give the opportunity right back to Umbra to like push Astra out. Again, looks like Shizuko is just trying to delay and die on point. And as the rest of Astra is just prepping for the next fight. They have a minute left. They still haven't broken Umbra still hasn't broken checkpoint. So they could try and stop them at the 50 here. It's we'll see how it goes. I mean, Sasuke's trying to like poke a little bit. Ooh, Gitsun sends Primal Ren solo. Okay, looks like he's just trying to like pressure hard so he doesn't have much for the next fight.
Yep.
Shizuko's gonna come back as well, and we have 4 limit breaks ready on Astra.
Ooh, Red manages to guard the marksman's fight. Good use. Oh, unfortunately, they didn't have enough HP to survive the counter.
Yep, and looks like they're gonna be taking down more people. Shimori throws out the Dark Knight limit break to probably just stall on point and do a little bit of damage here. Let's see if they can convert anything off of that. Fina and Shizuko looking super low as we enter into the last 10 seconds of the match. Shizuko is getting just ran down by Shimori, but does manage to make it out. Shimori's forced to get back on point because they haven't broken checkpoint yet. This is the... Whoa, no!
Oh my god, what a dirty play. Gibson is diabolical.
Oh my god.
Dashed off the point to give the victory to Astra.
Yeah. Gitsun just yoinked it with the bloater. You hate to see it.
Oh, yeah, you love to see it. He saw in the future about what would happen.
Just like how they saw the C9 was the map. Unbelievable.
Yes. As it was written, ladies. As it was written.
In the scriptures.
In the scriptures.
Give me just a second, taking some more sign-ups. Got here just a skosh late. And if I put it off, I will forget to do that later, and then we'll go the whole event, and somebody will be like, what the fuck, I signed up.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Unfortunately, the dive comp didn't seem to work out. Alas, it was actually surprising to see both teams fight over the middle for such a long time.
Yeah. And I think the opener in theory went pretty well, but I think that's like the problem with especially this meta today, is that playing a dive comp is really, really difficult. And I think the problem is you have to just death ball. You have to always be together, which makes it very difficult to manage the point and the objectives, and spacing yourself out a little bit, because the entire point is that you have to focus all your damage. Otherwise, it's someone else is just going to heal it up, right? So we did get a little bit of an issue where Ash got caught out trying to manage the point, because that's how that's the idea. You gotta look at the objective too, and rightfully so, Astra identified that and like basically cornered him off. And the main issue was that Reaper LB. You saw how in that one fight, Umbra had basically 4 limit breaks ready, practically Exodia. But one Reaper LB meant that they just could not synchronize, especially when they were all bunched up together, because you got a death ball. And that just gave the openings necessary for Astra to capitalize and take them all out in one fell swoop, despite the limit break disparity.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I could see Shimori isolating targets with their Salted Earth, like sucking them into their team, right? But
yeah,
only so much you could do when the cooldown for that ability takes so long to actually get.
Yeah, exactly. It's and so every draw in has, like, every suck in has to be well placed, and it puts a lot of pressure onto Shimori as well because of that. And that, I mean, unfortunately, that is just the nature of dive comp.
All right, Red Sands, Astra pulling up with the same team. I don't see any class changes.
Yeah, don't fix what ain't broken, right?
And Umbra instead of Dark Knight, they're rolling with Paladin. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, I guess they're looking to maybe help themselves sustain a little bit more, especially in a map such as Red Sands, where it's super, I think, weighted towards a team with a heal. And more importantly, I think, with overtime being such an issue in this game, in this map, because you have to make such a long walk from one side of the map to the other, I think Shimori wanted something with a bit more sustain, possibly the ability to reset fights at key moments as well.
Yeah, I think for sure. They're probably going to help enable Ash, and whoever they focus target on, Shimori can use Confiteor on them, and if they manage to hit that Confiteor target, they'll get HP back, so that'll be pretty good for them.
Yep. Only concern now, it's a Paladin without a healer, so Shimori is going to be heavily pressured in his opener. Oh, they're going for the funny start! We're doing the funny!
As Kung Q puts it, man, flank and spank. And that's what they're doing.
And it worked!
The Bard! Oh my god!
They just dive the backline. Unfortunately, Shimori goes down, as I said, the public enemy number one.
Focus target. They have no Purify, no Guard. They're dead. They're dead.
Yep.
They're dead on my screen. They're already dead.
But look, now they got Shizuko, so they've got the momentum now. Fina is super low on mana, and so is Ren, so I think they could just continue running this down.
Yeah. Like, this is a huge amount of momentum. Gidson is stalling on point the best he can, but after Guard is up, he's going to be in a perilous situation.
Oh boy, he's going Ghost! Ren does manage to get a kill on Ash from that. Great conversion. Citri looks like is going to be next, but gets covered by Shimori. Bunihara right there, saving a life.
Unfortunately, Sasuke eats so much damage. he is eating damage.
Eating the world's damage right now.
I was gonna say something else, bro. I was gonna say something else.
It's good. It's good. This is John Street. John doesn't mind. He's cool. Yeah, he had Roy in here. Trust me. You're not a bigger brand risk than Roy. Shout out to my boy though. Love him.
Yeah, all right. We love Roy, but say bad words. You're fine.
All right, and Ash in guard right now does have limit break ready. Let's see if we can get a roar on here, break some guards, and get some conversions. It breaks on Fina right now. Looks like they're trying to try and send on them, but then Fina does get out. Oh, unless they get chased down.
Oh, good heavens! Gidson is dead. How could this be? Oh, there goes Fina. Great amount of
overwhelming damage.
And now we are in a situation where Umbra could take advantage to the point that they are just so far up they could collect LB charge. So every like whenever they get one of those water sprites, they charge up 5 seconds on their LB, so
Yeah,
really good for them.
I love that. Oh,
Oh,
Sentry beamed at the spawn, a bit too far up there, which could cause some issues for Umbra.
Surely not. Because they get a kill to cycle it out. It's a tie.
Insane. Right on the Reaper as well, and that's gonna give a nice safe cover and Paladin LB for Shimori. Yep, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the key moment when there's Heat Wave and you have like 2 invulnerable enemies. You don't want to deal with that, so I think that was a really good choice to swap into the Paladin for this match.
Yes, yes. And not to mention, it's Lunar Tender. That is not good for Astra. Very not good for Astra.
Nope, not at all. Shizuko going down right after Beam as well, getting no conversion out of it. And we do get a fear, but again, there's just not enough people alive to convert. Ren is now getting sent on because they're locked in that. A Marksman spike out of guard! Disgusting, mech.
Elysium right now. They are in Elysium. There's nothing they could do. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, this is what they want. The rundown comp running them down.
It's going in. He's a one-man tank that cannot be stopped, using all of his abilities to stabilize the situation.
Yep, Shizuko trying to keep him alive, and it is working, but there's only so much when you can do without no mana. You have no mana because he makes it to the lane, so he's out. But now the rest of Astra have to deal with this just overwhelming force right at their doorstep. Shimori about to go down, unfortunately. Yes.
Indeed.
With the
Gibson
rest
calling the best he can. This 1v1 in the Oasis, unfortunately, he doesn't see the light of day.
But good news is he delayed the enemy team long enough that for Astra to basically push the rest of them out. I think chasing Gitson might have been a bit of a misplay in that sense, but I understand that obviously that's what Divecom is supposed to do. You're supposed to get the kills, but I think the problem was that Umbra was just woefully undermanned in that last fight. We do have 10 seconds left, and they still haven't broken 50%, so they're probably going to try. Umbra's probably going to try to stop them here.
See, as long as Shimori stays alive long enough to get his LB, they should be able to secure the win here.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, well, Ash goes down just like that.
He got absolutely blasted.
Sent to the shadow realm. Oh no, Shimori dies with limit break up. Okay, listen, I think for the sake of keeping the game going, Umbra does have to back up here. They do have limit breaks. They don't have to play too crazy. Mech is unfortunate. What? In the back line? Never mind. No scoped. Shizuko. Unbelievable.
Oh my
That
god.
was the opening
They didn't have the second life perk activated, man. They can't rise up and start shooting the enemy with their sidearm. There's nothing they could do.
Unbelievable. Okay, Shimori resets the fight here with Paladin limit break. They are covering Ash over here, trying to enable them. Looks like they are going to try fight this point out 50%. I think trying to take advantage of the opening Mech gave them. Any kill here is good because it's going to be a long walk back, so it's going to make their fight here a lot easier. And they do get one with Fina.
Ash falls.
Okay, not terrible. Sentry goes for the Zantetsuken, taking out Ren, punishing that cleave for the kill and the end of the game.
Paladin was all they needed, man. Those were some good LB usages just to ensure that they won those team fights definitively.
Yes. This one's going to game 3.
Game 3, game 3, game 3.
Yeah, no, that was quite the back and forth, like, holy smokes.
All right, real quick. MezX, Amazon Thought Prime, and Buddy Cat. Thank you guys for the follow. Welcome. I saw some of you signed up. Picture Man, I know that you just said your power went out. If it comes back on, send me a tell. Otherwise, I'm just going to make sure that you don't kind of get drawn into one of the teams. So let me know when you get back. Patient Mist, thank you for the follow. All right, let's see. I mean, fuck, dude, game 3. Let's do this.
Game 3. I knew it would be good. It was for
Shizuko says, I don't forget. Oh, man.
Yeah.
That was a fucking fight, dude. That was a bar fight. But Ash is one person you have to look out for. His funny business strats, they tend to work. And I know that he was telling him, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait the Oasis, and then we're gonna go all the way to the back speed lane. And everyone's like, okay, getting fucking hyped just listening to him because he sounds so fucking convincing when he's telling you what you're gonna do.
Oh, it's so silly. I love the silly like dive, and that actually worked. I think it's also like ironic that like why Shizuko is like I don't forget is because Shizuko is the queen of marksman spite, so getting spited herself is kind of crazy work, especially the back line like that. Like holy, like I don't know how Mech got back there. I think he just took like a massive like detour, but he basically did the Ibertane Mando special. Where he just goes into the back line and just like infiltrates.
Man, they're part of Teal Team 6. They had to take him out.
Unbelievable assassination of the president. My goodness.
It's very diabolical indeed. It's all they do.
And then they gave them the opening because that means like with Shizuko down, it was just a dive team versus dive team fight really. So it was exactly what they needed to basically seal the fight and like get the momentum going. But now it seems that Astra is done playing around. They're done doing the funny business. We're going to double healer, double tank comp. Oh dear.
Ain't no shot. Ain't no way.
In my casual customs, unbelievable.
Oh good heavens. Oh good heavens. Ren Yao is about to have the best game of his life.
Hey, so Kitsu, you know what we were saying before, right? Before stream started? What do you think of the Geneva Convention?
So, good thing is, the Geneva Convention has not been invented yet in Eorzea, so all bets are on the table.
So this the war crime composition here is okay.
They will either lose and be tried as war criminals, or they will be the victors.
Yeah, I see. I'm with ultimately Leveless. Needs more tanks.
Oh my god, yeah. But let's see. So dive comp, like this is literally the piercing shield versus the unstoppable. Piercing spear versus the unstoppable shield. So who wins?
We're about to find out. Yes. Positioning himself, gets nobody with his salted earth.
Ooh, they're sending it straight onto Fina. The spear pierces the shields, but Mech goes down as well. Bonk right onto the machinist. So it's a 1-for-1 here. It looks like they're gonna just remove the healers in this matchup, which is a good option, I would say.
Yes, I agree. They might have sworn to the Hippocratic Oath, but that does not matter.
Oh, that's a nice little chainsaw to take down Shizuko right there. Ash taking him down. Ren looks like they're... Sasuke looking like they're taking a lot of pressure, but they managed to slip out of there. Naya wants this kill, though. Oh my goodness. Never mind. They do not slip out quite well enough.
Sent to the Shadow Realm here very soon with his Dark Knight Gods. Oh, there he goes. Poor guy.
Yep. Okay, but it's still 4v4. So not terrible situation for either team. Yet.
Precisely.
It looks like Ash is taking quite a bit of heat. You're right, he does get covered. Insanely good. Shimori always on point. Actually, yeah, Shimori does play a cracked paladin. Like sometimes I forget, but how could I forget?
They are a knight in shining armor, so to speak, protecting their team from the evil.
Ooh, yes. And speaking of evil, it's currently being smited right now. Citri going down, and Fina went down a little bit earlier, so it's still a 1-for-1 trade. Ash, guard broken. A little bit ironic here since it is the warrior, but doesn't matter. They still take down Ren, despite being in a bit of a compromised state. I mean, they were in limit break as well, so it's kind of
that's the good thing about Viper, right? They could stall the point for as long as possible, distract as much people, and help their team isolate a kill in the backline.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people underrate the Viper. And here it is. Yep. Nicely done right here. So let's see what they could do here. Fina does have limit break, so does Shizuko, so they could reset the fight here with a well-placed beam into a shield. Here we go. We got a few stuns off. No conversion, but it's fine. You know, we're on the back foot here. Where the aim is to just survive, not to necessarily get a kill. Shizuko, unfortunately, gets ran down by the Viper.
Run him down. Run him down.
Kill him. Kill him now! And speaking of Ren right now in limit break and trying to get a nice quietus, does get a huge cleave off Team Umbra. Oh no!
Unfortunately, Ash might be having a one-on-one conversation with God, and he is. He's dead as hell.
You were about to say one-on-one fight, right? Nope, conversation. I love that. Oh god. Well, it does give Astra a bit more breathing room now. They are pushing the point out. Umbra's gonna try poke a little bit here, but they gotta be careful. They don't want to be caught out and staggered, because that's the worst thing for our dive comp.
I mean,
getting
they
staggered.
see well as well, because it's like Machinist has LB here. Ash might pop his LB very soon. So.
Yep. Ooh, a huge roar right onto Shimori. That is cover being taken out of the equation right now. So that as a result, Mech gets taken down. Ren also getting roared though, so maybe they can try and like get a trade right here if they're quick enough. Ren is on the speed lane, gets yoinked out by Ash, but no one is around to help, so it looks like Ren is out of there.
They're fucking invincible. How could this be? All right.
Oh.
Probably going to play for Shimori's LB. They might be able to stop the 50, but it sort of depends if Shimori's able to regroup and their team is able to stall for a effective
Oh, Mech hits them with the marksman spite right into the face, taking out Gitsin right now before even any Paladin limit break comes out. So this is a bit of an uncomfortable situation for Astra right now.
For sure.
It's actually insane.
As well.
This is like one of the most annoying comps to deal with, and honestly, Umbra is making this look real good.
100%, 100%. They're just playing this really, really well. Ooh, good for Umbra baiting out the Dark LB, so now he won't be able to stall for if there's an effective fight that requires him to use that.
And with no mana left, they're gonna have to leave this fight ASAP. Hollow Ground comes out, and that's gonna be a really difficult situation for Astra as we enter the last 10 seconds with no 50%.
Fina stalling on point right now, in guard. He has nothing left.
Nothing left in the tank, no siree. And we got Citri with Samurai LB ready to take any cleaves, and that's the problem with this composition as well. There's a lot of cleave.
Ooh, Ash falling down to a huge burst.
Yep. Looks like Sasuke's being covered right now. Looks like we're just enabling them to cook. Citri sends out LB, but unfortunately, yes, the LB from Fina does stifle any kills that could have been confirmed due to the shielding. Yeah. And they take out Mech in response. Citri now going down. What was originally a really good-looking match has now gone absolutely haywire right now.
Indeed. Astra managed to secure kills on all effective obstacles.
Okay, so we got a huge guard break from Ash here, which could be huge. It could be good. But they both... Oh my... Shizuko kills Ash. Shimori looking really low next. There is no, and this is the problem in overtime against the tank comp.
Oh no. Umbra is running out of soldiers. And the soldiers, unfortunately, get off point.
You hate to see it. Woo! Once again, evil reigns.
Yeah, evil reigns supreme. How could this be?
Oh my goodness. There. Well, GG's. Honestly, like I said, I wanna give props to Umbra for playing that as well as they did, because that is not an easy comp, especially with dive. Because of that exact situation. You know, well-placed limit breaks and good punishing of enemy and baiting out of enemy limit breaks was great. But it just came down to that final fight where...
Yeah, pretty much the last 30 seconds of the game. Holy moly. That, like, Gitsin's team managed to get themselves up by their bootstraps and go like, all right, guys, not playing around. We're the baddies. We gotta win this. So,
yeah.
Diabolical 2 healer comp.
Oh my goodness. Well,
But
I
they
mean,
knew
I
what
guess.
they were doing.
Well, I mean, okay, so maybe that's the other thing with I don't know. Would the purified change that is coming next season help or mess with this composition that is like so difficult to play
I'm just gonna
against?
say, melees are gonna have a miserable time actually existing. Holy moly, they will not want to exist.
Melees will be able to like throw up maybe like 2 GCDs max, and they gotta like dip and reset.
Like, respectfully speaking, I thought it was bad this patch. It's gonna be even worse next patch. Like, oh
Well,
my god.
Well, I mean, tanks are melee, so I mean, they're, I
True.
guess something. I guess like healers are, they got a lot of job security right now, especially white mage with mana burn.
Yeah, and you already know how, like, white mage, very good class to see. Will probably, like, since they could give you Aqua Veil, and that'll clear any CC that you're affected by, and now we'll probably see Bard a lot more often as well with Warden's Payon, because that is a very strong ability to use nowadays as well, especially with Bard Burst, since it was buffed this patch, so it does around 20 damage under the effect of Apex Arrow, which is pretty much effectively half of your health bar, so...
Yeah, I mean, so I have faith in the team that they'll know to like make tweaks to the kit and the potencies before they make such a pretty significant change like this. Because yeah, if we're assuming that every potency and every ability is going to stay the same as they are now, just with Purify being changed, it's gonna be very difficult.
Absolute cinema.
Yeah, so I'm hoping they make actual decent changes, not yes, we understand that Gunbreaker is incredibly tanky, so we remove 10 potency off the shield that they generate per hit. Thank you.
It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, right. I think we need to see some drastic changes. But that's fine. Honestly, that's the thing. I was saying this on my stream yesterday, but I think despite what our misgivings about this next upcoming patch, it is going to be a change to the game that a pretty significant one at that, and many people are still going to try it out.
Especially with duo queues as well, right? Like,
absolutely. Yes, you're right. Very excited for that.
So apparently they had it in Feast and removed it after a little bit of time. So, even though I see it as something that's good, I feel like if you have enough players complain about it, they're gonna go like, nah. We're not gonna so hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully. I mean, I think... okay, look at it this way. You know how people said they complained about Bozja and Eureka and stuff, but then in Endwalker, they didn't have it, then they complained that they didn't have it? I feel this community doesn't know what they miss until it's actually gone. And,
100%.
Right. So I feel like this was maybe now that it's coming around for the second time, if anyone complains, you'll have a significant portion of the community going, no, you don't understand how bad we've been having it. No, listen, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yoshi, some water, please. I'm parched, please. Just a bit of H2O, I beg you, sir.
How dare you play with your friends? Imagine having friends. Yeah, exactly. He's got it right. Like, this is an MMO. If you want a single-player game, go play Skyrim. Anyway, also, Shizuko says, I didn't forget. Yep, okay, yeah, they locked in after being sniped in the face.
Locked in. Red Sands and Ash's kooky imagination gave Umbra, the edge on that game too, but...
Oh, yeah. But, that was it. Looks like we're going to C9 again. Yo, John, you need to check that wheel. Is it like weighted to C9 or something like that? What the heck is this, man?
No, the wheel is not weighted.
The wheel is not born
Come on,
to
guys,
be
and
fair.
see him cheat. He tells it what to land on.
Because my wife, she, you know what? She always makes sure that she's sitting right here, just in case, the fucking discussion of the wheel comes up. Because it always does.
Yep.
It always comes up every single week, and she's always right there to fuel the conspiracy theories.
The ghost of census
Brilliant.
heroes.
No, she
strikes
speaketh the
again.
truth.
Trying to help spread the truth.
Well said.
All right, but we'll take a look at these two teams once the game begins here. Very capable players on both sides. We got Gitsun and Brian Ricardo on one side. Holy moly! We also got Fiorna, Citri, and Vina. Oh my god heavens! So we're gonna be in for some entertaining plays.
Yep. And it's good to see. It's good to see. Here's the beautiful thing. The one thing I will defend to the death about this of Endwalker's PvP and this is that Gunbreaker is still a damn good. Well, actually no. Actually, Dawn Trail specifically. That Gunbreaker sees a lot more LP play now, and God, I am happy to see it. Because I believe that's what Umbro is running, and yep, we got a Warrior and a Gunbreaker.
Unagi Bucks, you here, buddy? Don't you see your people in the flesh?
I mean, okay, looking at Umbra's composition, I like what they're kind of going for here, where we're just kind of trying to break or bait guards out. I think like the Gunbreaker is going to be great for a little bit of like indirect synergy with the Warrior and the Reaper here, because the Gunbreaker starts spinning, God's going to come out. That gives both of these jobs the opportunity to break them and secure a kill. And then you have Kuro over here on Summoner that can like really help either provide the damage or reset fights.
Yeah, and what I'm thinking so far, thinking in the future here, probably Brian and Kuro will combine LBs because Bahamut does 4 ton of damage. Like, holy fuck, man, it's crazy.
If they can get that synced up, that's going to be scary.
Not to mention, though, Monk does have a lot of sustain, and they also control a lot of how the fight is probably going to go. If they stay alive long enough to get their LB, that is.
We'll see. I mean, let's see. I mean, okay, so we have a huge cleave, and already Nico gets taken down. The Warrior is slain. Frame 1. That is not a good situation for Astra right now, as they're now lacking a bit of a front line here. Looks like we have Fina just trying to desperately get off cures. They try to send on Kuro, but Kuro is kind of just making out. They're being heavily protected by the team, and as a result, they punish Friolessa.
Oh, good heavens. They're getting gunned down.
Yep, there it is.
Stalling on point with Riddle of Earth. Will they be able to pop it in time? No, it does not go off. Unfortunate.
Because it takes 10 business days for the heal to actually register.
Then I see Gitsun stalling over here. Just making them pop their big damage abilities on somebody they're probably not bursting on.
Ooh, a big fear from Naya, right onto Citri, and that's going to take them down before they can get theirs off. They drew the gun first, and Nico gets taken out on point as well. Looks like Astra does need to gather up here. No misunderstand, just because there's 2 tanks doesn't mean they're lacking for damage. God bless Gunbreakers.
Indeed. They just got to regroup, think about who they're going to take out first. Especially since they're going to get Monk LB here in around 10 seconds.
Yep, with Light Major Beam as well. Let's see, Citri could go in here and disrupt their play a little bit with their limit break. So let's see, can we get a Reaper? Yep, there's Reaper, but they take down Fiora before they can come out with their monk limit break. That's unfortunate. And a big blast from Kuro is going to send... Oh, unfortunately, they did not time it properly with the limit break from the Astro, so a little bit of damage was lost there, but not too much of an issue as they're now being spun on point right there. Oh, that's 3 kills on the board.
Oh my god, it was a massacre.
Oh, man alive. Oh, man. Being forced to fight into Astro LB that close to their
that's
goal.
just how Cloud9 is sometimes, It's like fights will be effectively fast, and if you manage to not regroup in time, it's just a downward spiral from there, pretty much.
Yeah. Like, actually, to be honest, a lot of the game plan that we were talking about, it didn't really have time to actually come into fruition, because all Astra did basically was just enact their all Umbra did was enact their on the momentum. As soon as they got that first kill, they just kept going and going and
Warrior,
going.
Machinist, they all fell like dominoes, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. So I think we have to. There's a bit of maybe we need to like reevaluate with Astra here. I think Right now, there maybe could be if they want to. Obviously, they don't have to, but I would say maybe a slightly different team composition, just to like maybe work on survivability a little bit more and then a little bit more like team synergy. But with their current composition now, what they could try and do is maybe play a little bit safe because they do have the 60 seconds. They have 2 60-second limit breaks over Umbra's 1 gunbreaker limit break, which isn't actually very good. It's very easy to play against.
Gunbreaker and Reaper, mind you.
Yeah. Well, oh, wait, Gunbreaker and Reaper. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're right. Okay. All right. Okay. On the grand scheme of things, though, I would say White Mage limit break is definitely better because it has much quicker application and it's a lot harder to play around. As an enemy, you have to.
Yeah, especially since it benefits your team by giving everybody around you regen as well, right?
Yeah, precisely. So I would say, now, okay, so, all right, we do have a Pictomancer here, so I think a little bit of sustain and a little bit more, I would say mobility. Okay, yeah, no, I'm liking this. I think that could be the key to their victory over here. I would say they need to play it a little bit safer. And I think once they line up that nasty White Mage limit break, that should give them the opening to start some momentum going.
Yorna is about to paint their opponent's imminent demise. I could feel it.
Everyone, getting upset about Gunbreaker in the chat, which is like, that's the thing. Like I was talking about. Yes, we removed 10 potency. I was like 1 second off the heavy. I was like, I was like, okay, I'm like,
I'll acknowledge, and it's Aeon right here. He's the only.
Yeah. I mean, like, look, I'll admit, like, if there was any change to be made, I will adapt. But 1 second off the heavy was a little bit goofy.
That was like nothing burger.
It really was. Listen, I don't care. I played that job when all I could junction was myself. Junction was like the enemy team. I couldn't junction myself, so sometimes I had to play a weird DPS gunbreaker. I still played the hell out of that job. I will play it even if it's ass. I am no tourist. I am a local. I am the ambassador.
All right. So Umbra going with the same comp here pretty much, except they changed Astro for Scholar, which is, actually quite good because Scholar Seraph is imaginably like very powerful. And then obviously Fiorna on Pictomancer. So we'll see how they combine their bursts here.
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll see. Okay, a lot of space was given up to Umbra, which is a little bit unfortunate here. Oh dear. They are now being caught in possibly the worst section of their map, which is just way too open. There's not a lot of walls here.
Eco Starlight Soul is going into the void right now. Oh god.
Right there. But wait, hold on. They're sending on the gunbreak a little bit. And never mind, Fina gets taken down in response. That is a little unfortunate. Are they going to try chase for this gunbreaker kill? It could be an idea, but Guard does stall things a little bit. If they make their way back to Brian, who is right there to save some lives.
Maybe. They are under the effect of Heart of Consortium right now in Nebula, so they should be able to do that. Dude, I can't speak, bro. I can't speak. Help me.
Conundrum. Congregation.
Yeah. That entire spell is a conundrum. Get it out of there, kid. Get it out of there, kid. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Well, okay. Looks like, the good news with Astra is that they are gathering up together. We get a nice fear from Naya, however. Citri does send a fear back, I think, so I think nothing gets converted out of that. Fina sends a limit break out, but we don't get much conversion. Kuro is going to try and seal this game with a Bahamut over here. Do we get any kills? A guard break on top of that? That is nasty, Gitsun.
A lot of pressure going out right now. But will they be able to stop the point? It's just slowly being wise-manned up.
Yep, Gitsun's just holding them there, not letting them on to the point to contest. And
it's looking bleak.
The shield. Look at this.
5. It's 1 versus 5. Fiorna, no.
Oh my goodness. An attempt was made. GG's. Dude, I don't know if you saw, but the size of the shield that the Gunbreaker had, because it was their own personal shields, and also the Scholar was, oh my god, it was like the other half of their health bar. What the heck?
Alright, guys, if you need evidence to nerf that class into the ground, that game is one.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know what? Look, it's fine. Like I said,
those
I
were some pretty huge games though. Like what's it called Gitsin just chose a target. Everybody put their full burst damage into it, and from there they just ensured they maintained the momentum the entire time. So very, very good to see.
yeah, like, and you know, I do love that. Like at the end, the little synergy with the guard break into the Bahamut, beautiful. It's textbook play from the good old days of Endwalker. You know, you break the guards, you send the big AoEs, shake my hands, GG.
Well said, well said.
And yeah, I mean, I will say, you know, I think Astra did play that a little bit better, that second match, but I think the key mistake they did was letting Umbra take up that much space, because
Oh yeah,
when you're at that wall, the only, or that part of the map, the only walls you really have are basically that little box, because everything else is either that straight and narrow corridor or the side of the like furthest wall that's like near the speed lane. Like I would say, I call it like the L box, and that can be very hard to maneuver around, and it can cause a lot of like bunching up, like very
a lot of LOS issues as well, right?
Yeah. So I think, you know, it you know, it's okay. We come to these matches to just have fun and learn. So I would say in the future it probably would be best to, you know, push up a little bit to at least not go super far up, but at least meet the enemy at the halfway point, especially if you're playing against a warrior. My goodness, you do not want to let a warrior get into your backline. Especially if it's that warrior's name is Gitsun Brand.
Gitsun Brand is another breed of warrior. Do not
True.
underestimate.
No siree. If
Speaking of warrior, I'm going to send Shimori a totally not a devious message to play warrior. Okay, or not.
yeah,
Denied immediately.
Gunbreaker is the plague right now. Listen.
Oh,
listen.
no. Yeah, yes, I agree.
Hey, listen. It's totally deserved. We deserve this, okay? Like, let
Aeon have his time in the sun, man. The whole more than half of the existence of Crystalline Conflict, Gunbreaker's just kind of been, you know, in a helmet in the corner. Let him have his time.
Nah, I mean, no, it's always, I think even in Endwalker was good, especially in solo queue. It's just that in LP it wasn't particularly good. So I think what it needs right now is to, I think honestly it needs to identify itself as a disruption tank, not something that like lives on point infinitely. So I think, you know, I would be happy taking like nerfs to like my survivability if it means that I have better tools to like actually contribute to team fights. And I think like honestly that's the better way to like design a job, because it's kind of weird designing a job that is designed to win every 1v1 in a team match. Like what?
Yeah, like, one of the other things on top of it as well, like if you're being focused by 3 people, you should not be alive, right?
Yeah.
Like Gunbreaker just has every tool imaginable to actually like not die, you know?
Well, okay, I mean, like 1v3 alone on point is like, you know, against a team that knows their stuff and knows their damage, I think is still, it's still possible to kill Gunbreaker, but it's when you compound that with the healers, right, that are in the game, it just becomes obnoxious, you know? I think they didn't consider that a Gunbreaker is not always going to be alone. They will be supported by a healer, right?
And that's why, Aeon, we will lower the heavy debuff to 2 seconds instead of 3 in order to nerf it.
Speaking of debuff, look at the spectator party we've got.
Oh my
Holy
goodness.
fuck.
Everyone wants to watch this match. Alright.
Only legends in this game.
Alright.
A volcanic, no less. So this map is known for being quite the back and forth.
Yes, sirree, and it certainly will be here. I mean, we got Shimori back on the mic with Ash as well. Damn, the bot loves putting them together. The little like random generator, and
solo Gunbreaker on a mission.
Brian knows. He's like, okay, I like the shield. I'm gonna just keep shielding Gunby. Gunby gonna be unkillable right now.
Brian is the prince of PvP for a reason. That Gunbreaker is his holiest of knights.
Truly. But to defeat the holiest of knights, one must be the darkest of nights, and that is Shimori right
That is
here.
Shimori. They are literally Sauron right now. Will you ready fall?
Go Shimori, defeat the evil, prove that Gunbreaker is completely balanced and fair. I believe in you.
Run them down, Shimori. Run them down. I'm rooting for you.
I mean, okay. I mean, here we have like 2 tanks with the healer here, so I think Astra can play a lot more aggressively in this opener. So
And that's what they are doing. That is what they are doing. They are
Yeah,
going
there
in
it
there,
is.
putting out damage onto the samurai. They are under guard. Will they live? There ain't no shot.
They do not.
Sent to the Shadow Realm.
But Fiora does go down as well. Fiorna goes down as well, so they get a nice little trade right off of that. Brian actually just poking from a distance here with no mana, but he's going to stay in the fight right here, which is a little risky, but I think that's exactly what Umbra needs at this moment.
Indeed. Does the Gunbreaker live? They use...
Of course the Gunbreaker lives. What do you mean it's Gunbreaker?
Why are they still alive?
Because it's Gunby. Never mind, it dies. Totally fair balance. So I proved it right here.
And to the Shadow Realm you go.
Oh, and
right.
Brian now, a lot of mana left, so it's going to be run down here.
PvP ran down. Oh my god. The kingdom is faltering.
The kingdom has fallen.
How could this be? Mel also getting ran down a little bit. I think both teams are regrouping at the moment. Wait, ain't no shot. Oh, Gunbreaker's going in.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
In raw.
The Gunbreaker solo hold. I mean, it could be possible. We do have a healer alive, just as long as they don't overcommit over here. Ooh! They're trying to. Oh, they tried to get a little counter kill on Ash, but it doesn't quite seal the deal here. We have a.
As Summer LB goes out. Might be able to get Ren Meow here though. Brian Ricardo gets Warrior LB by Ash. Loaded in. Never mind. Counter.
Yep, and Ash is going back into the fight though. They want this kill right here. Ren could be the target. Polymorph, they do get out. Mech is over here as well, looking super low. Looks like Umbra is kind of struggling a little bit over here against the front line of Astra.
Take a look at their MP bars. They literally have no resources. Oh good.
Yeah.
Oh good god.
Yeah, it's bad. Oh no.
So the more
they do
Astra,
push the point out a little bit.
yeah,
I mean,
the more Astra, like keeps this fight going, the more they'll have it in the bag, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. And looks like Umbra is in a heavy stagger state, so they just need to keep this momentum up.
Oh,
unfortunately.
Oh, a little Death Star beam going onto Ren Yao. Oh my god. Guys,
And
I think
Kuro-
Alberon was destroyed, and it deserved it.
Oh dear. Mech over here. Samurai LB is ready. They could maybe try and get oh no, a Chi-Ten that comes out a little bit too early. Sasuke just walks away for free. That is unfortunate, and that means they're not gonna have it ready for this next fight.
That's right.
Ren Meow trying to hold the line here. Can get a nice Reaper limit break. Can we get a conversion? Yeah, we do off Mickjaw. Very nicely done. This is exactly what Umbra needed to stay in the game right now.
Yeah, very good on the Gunbreaker's part as well for splitting their team apart. So they managed to actually secure a kill onto
Yep.
healer there. Ren is next on the chopping block. He explodes.
We could maybe get a kill on Ash, but Ash just makes it out alive. Brian wants this kill. Can he get it? Can the Prince gets denied?
To execute Ash Ymir.
A guard comes out in time. Ash survives. The Prince shall not see satisfaction and instead meet the pearly gates.
How could this be?
My goodness.
Both
It's
teams
gonna be a
so
little
good.
hard right now. Ren could try and go in, same with Kirin, to try and stall this point. My goodness, the RP rock, Shimori
The RP
aura
rock.
farming. Come on!
They are literally the Lord of Darkness for a reason.
Oh my days. And killed in the spin. You hate to see it. That's what I said. The Gunbreaker limit break is kind of bad because it locks you into an animation. You can't purify, you can't heal. If you're stunned in that, it's wraps.
Precisely. Even under Scholar LB, they just took so much damage. There's nothing they could do.
And
As
that
I see
will...
Brian valiantly attempting to stall for the last 2 seconds. Poor guy.
Oh my god. You
His
see,
kingdom
guys,
may
I told you.
fallen.
I told you, Gunbreaker completely balanced. If it was so
Perfectly
open, why
balanced.
did it win? Why did it win?
No, it's not balanced, man. It's not balanced. It's not balanced.
Funny. I mean, honestly, well played by Team Astra there. They actually identified the correct targets, you know, and honestly, they responded to those Gunbreaker LBs really well, seeing it as an opportunity to secure a kill. Like, very good snap reactions. And they pursued the momentum whenever it was advantageous to do so. They fell back, you know, they had really good management of their aggression, and basically just kept Umbra in that perpetual state of just constant staggering.
Constant pressure.
Yeah.
Had their backs against the wall the entire time, I'm afraid. But that's just the nature of how volcanic is as a map, since it's very, very small.
Yep, absolutely. It does favor, like, sort of, especially, like, I think right at the end, you know, where there's absolutely no walls at the back, so to speak of. If the enemy team is able to play aggressively, they should, because there's nowhere to hide. Or the team that is in the winning position.
Alright, same comp from Astra coming up. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They know what they're doing. But now we have Umbra with Warrior and Astro this time. Changing Samurai for Machinist. Interesting play.
I mean, Mech does play Machinist, as we've seen throughout the night. You know, that's probably a job that they're quite comfortable in. So I think, you know, obviously when that switch was made, we needed a melee and a warrior, and as well, I think just adds to that extra front pressure. You know, that aggression that I think maybe Umbra really wants. We've essentially got, like, in terms of, like, party makeup, we've got like a mirror, right? You know, it's 2-1-2. So I think it's good. So we'll see how it is.
And we already know Mech is like 007. He's gonna like snipe some poor guy out.
Exactly.
Miguel, look out, man.
Let's see. I mean, okay, so both teams, let's see how they're gonna play. I guess they're gonna just go straight into aggression. Is Shimori gonna try get a nice pull in right here? Sure. Let's get a few. And that cleaves 2 of their tanks already. My goodness, Shimori!
Mech following Ren back to the underway. Brian Ricardo on point right now, probably having his Astro Gap close on standby to get out of that situation.
Oh yeah, for sure. Brian is, pretty much out of there, picks up the potion, survives. You're not killing that unless you want to invest your entire life savings into killing that, Astro. And they actually do take down Ash in the process as well, which is very good. Sasuke in the snake cells right now. Let's see if we can get some damage off. Gets it right onto the Gunbreaker, and that secures the kill right there. Nick Johnson's out limit break as well. We don't have too much of a conversion just yet. Brian still staying in the fight with low mana, just keeping their distance, supporting their team. As Ren is being just absolutely ran down.
Ren. Nope. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Does Koro follow? Yes, they do. It's a symphony of destruction.
Beautifully
There's
said.
nothing.
All right, looks like we're going for a reset here for Umbra's side, but that's if Sasuke lets them. The Viper just poking over here. I mean, you know, that's the thing about Viper. They're just an annoying presence of just constant pressure, right?
Indeed.
Big spin on point, but we get a polymorph. We might get a kill here. Yep.
Oh, good heavens. The Gunbreaker falls.
Yep, there it is. Brian does send out LB, though, and that does allow Mech to get a kill off that damage amplification, which is great.
All right, Ash 007 has his LB here. Who's he going to use it on?
Let's see it. Ash is looking not too healthy right now, so he could be a good target here. Ooh, Shimori does take down Ren again.
He shoots Fiorna. Fiorna tanks it like a champ. Bob Ross lives to paint another day.
The brush is mightier than the gun. And now we have a little bit of a reset for Astra over here. Shimori just holding the line. They got limit break, so they're not too afraid of just honestly soloing the majority of their team here. Yeah, there it is.
Very good for them, because they can secure the kill on the Gunbreaker here. They might have stayed in for way too long.
Ooh, Shimori tries to get a Quietus off to heal, but it's not quite enough. They get yoinked back in. Are they going to be punished for that? They might.
So.
Yep, there it is. Great pull by Ash right there to keep the game going. Ren now, again, being focused down. Brian covering him for dear life. Ren could try and maybe try to get a kill here. Will they be using Limit Break, though?
I don't think they'll be able to. Too much damage. He was out of position.
No.
Got punished for it immediately.
Yeah, just pushed up a little bit too far forward there. Mech now in guard, tries to go and attack Mickjaw right here. Try to take out the healer, maybe like kill some of their sustain. But it's not like quite enough damage.
We have a division of resources at the moment, but everybody's converging back onto the point. Karen explodes once again, unfortunately.
Yep, Shimori once again securing the kill. Just guard down plus no lower healing, because that affects how to corrund them as well, right? So whoosh. It makes that Gunbreaker spin on point just that much more risky.
Indeed. Good news for Umbra though, they have all the tools they need to get the momentum back in this fight with Astro LB.
Well, let's see though. Sasuke again just harassing the back line, understanding that you know, they do have those little breaks, so they're just trying to like stop them from really synchronizing properly.
LB goes out.
Like, look at that. Ren has already taken so much damage before Brian's LB has come up, so now they're gonna have to be focused on healing them up. And well, they take down Ash in response. Never mind, they actually convert. Insane work. Hold on, Umbra still has life!
They are filled with a sense of vigor to continue on. How could this be?
They shall not fall here, okay. Ren is now in the backline alone though. I don't know if this is a great idea. They need to start falling back to the team. Okay, they do. Good. Alright. We're entering into the final 5 seconds of the match. They have to break 50% here.
This might be a uphill battle for Astra, unfortunately, because they were not able to break 50 yet, especially with Shimori having up. They are not able to block in time. Oh no! This might have been the one engagement they need to secure the win.
Yes! They are climbing that hill.
The hill is being climbed.
Huge ace! Full team wipe by Umbra in the final 5 seconds of the match. They just need to make it there a little further. Kirin is pushing up to try and slow their entrance. This is huge for them. Ash goes down before even touching the point.
Oh no.
There's a Venn diagram right on the field. They just need to kill Shimori out of here. They could do it. Mickjaw sends out Limit Break. They're trying to get a conversion. Oh, yes, Sasuke trying to just lay on a huge amount of damage with the cleave right here. Kirin taking a huge amount of hits, though. Same with Red. They're about to lose their 2 tags. Umbra is losing it right now. They need to lock in.
It's not over till the fat lady sings. And, well... It's all falling apart. It's never been more over than now.
Is absolutely singing in the air right now as Astra manages to gain the momentum right back, and that is the end.
That was
huge.
Oh my god.
How?
They almost had it too. They almost had it too, man. Oh my god.
Bro, imagine if that was your ranked game.
I know, right? It's like, oh, it's like, guys, we won, right?
Oh my goodness, that was so close. I can't believe
they were on the cusp of victory, but unfortunately, it seems like they had too many people on point. They got cleaved like crazy, and people just dying.
That was literally it. Basically, it was exactly that. You know, when you're going against especially a Viper with LB as well, it's just, oh my goodness, the cleave is crazy. So yeah, you got to be a little bit careful with that. You hate to see it, but you know,
You hate to see it, but you also love to see it. That game near the end
yeah,
was absolute cinema. Oh, good heaven!
like, yeah, like my goodness, like Astra identified, hey, there's a lot of people on point, just swing on point, and that was it. It was just, yeah, and the fact that they did it with one less player as well, because Ash was just immediately sent on.
I mean,
it could have literally gone any way.
Ash sacrificing his body to the like the gods of death, stalling point for 1 second was all they needed to get it back. Especially, luckily, killing Shimori before they could break LB during the 50 fight as well. That was
that was insane. No, it's just hard to keep composure under like situations like that, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I was under the impression he was going to pop it. I blinked. His decomposing body was already on the floor. I'm like, what happened? What happened to you?
Oh my god.
No, but that was a great refight there, especially like one man down. I'm actually surprised they managed to get that.
Yeah, same.
That was hardcore. I need a fucking cigarette after that one.
Real.
I need some nicotine. It gives me a sense of stimuli.
It do. And my goodness, that was overstimulation. I was like, they were literally a hair away from winning. There was a Venn diagram on the field, like just two intersections.
That is games you love to see. That is games you love to see.
The best in PvP. That's what I mean. It's like those games, like even if you do lose, right? They're so satisfying to play.
Ooh, Merlin's here now. That's great. To see. He's very experienced in the light party scene.
The hydrogen bomb himself.
Along with P-Star and Key as well from Team Haps, and you got Key from another PvP Discord server that likes to put out class tutorial videos. You know, if you like some information
also hosting
on that.
events.
Yeah, that's right. Against Crow, Shizuku, Sylvia. Okay, yeah. So pretty much these are two giants.
Oh yeah.
Are sort of teams right now.
These teams are stacked. I love to see that.
Oh. Everybody loves to
the algorithm has chosen correctly. It is going to create absolute cinema.
That's literally what I'm doing in my chair right now. Absolute cinema.
God damn it, man.
we need like Kitsu to become a streamer with a VTuber model that just tracks his hands every time.
Ain't no shot, man.
Every time he lifts his hands up and like
yeah, dude, I lose like a really bad CC game and I just like lean back in my chair and go like absolute cinema. Oh my god. Alright, we're seeing the teams assemble here so far though. So 2 healers, 1 tank. Mikhail on Paladin. This guy's
alrighty, Merlin, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. We've got algorithm gave us a banger of a game. I actually had to make a couple substitutions because it gave us people that were not here.
Oh,
I feel bad for Picture Man. He signed up, sent me a tell, joined us in Twitch chat, and then power went out for him. East Coasters are just getting hammered
Picture
right
Man,
now.
MVP for you, brother.
Yeah,
You'll always remain in our hearts.
Tsunami here.
send prayers for our East Coast homies.
That's
yeah.
right.
Send prayers for
East
the East Coast homies. They're getting their Final Fantasy interrupted.
No,
And I
pretty
think
interesting.
Lai Less is gone too. Hold on. Let's see.
They disappeared. Where could they have gone?
Who knows? The wide, wide world. While we're waiting to see if they are still here, real quick, just to remind everybody, the prize for tonight is a chibi commish drawn by the wonderful Y Mage. Take a look at chat. There's all of her social links. She runs a cat charity, so if you want to support her, if you get jelly that you did not win the commish tonight, feel free to go support her. The kitties would appreciate that. Here we've also got Ren Fair for PV Princesses coming up. 2 full days of celebration, PvP, and princess goodness. All right, I think we're gonna have to make a substitution here. Let's see what the robot thinks.
As it was foretold.
As it was foretold.
John Al-Gaib.
John Al-Gaib.
John Al-Gaib.
Oh, it's all right. It's Gidson. The robot has selected Gidson.
Oh my god. Gibson brand.
Yeah, robot.
Gidson, wait, did I win? No, you didn't win yet, Gidson.
You won a spot on Team Umbra. Congratulations.
All right, well, once we get Gidson on Team Umbra and Sylvie drops the Blue Mage mask and switches to a job that we can actually have, we'll be good to start.
And yeah.
I'm just going to spin the wheel now.
Real talk, Blue Mage Battle Royale win.
I know, man. He should have never even mentioned that shit, because now we all want it.
Yeah, was that Masaru that said that? Yeah, shout out to boy.
No, it was Yoshida. It was Yoshida.
Oh, no, I think because Masaru, Masaru Ren, our boy, he basically loves battle royales, right? And he always wanted a battle royale, but we just didn't know how. So I think it was just like that plus Yoshida saying it. Now it's just in our heads, you know, rent free.
Rent free.
Like, you go down, you pick up abilities like you do, like, random weapons in a battle royale. Oh my goodness. And then you just work with what you got.
Gonna drop everybody randomly on Seal Rock or some shit, you know?
Yep. Where are we dropping, boys?
we all jump out of like a Garlean airship or something like there we go.
That would go also unreasonably hard, though, I'm not gonna lie.
I know, right?
Oh,
right,
dear.
so 2 assembled teams so far. So we got 2 healers on the other one, Scholar and White Mage. Good combination, especially with Reaper there. P-Star on his classic class, his Tour de Francais, that being Samurai.
It's true.
And then we got Karen on Gunbreaker, obviously, with a Black Mage, Ninja, and obviously Gitsin on Warrior. I will never not see him on Warrior.
Everyone's just playing their El Clasicos, you know? I mean, like, with Shizuko, as well as being a machinist, you know, plays a very solid White Mage as well, loves beaming people. I mean, there's a common theme here. It's just big blast, do big thing, you know?
Honestly, it is very satisfying to cleave a lot of people with White Mage beam. I can see the allure.
Yep, exactly. And, you know, okay, so looking at the compositions here, my goodness. We have a Scholar, White Mage, and Paladin on Astra there, so there's going to be a lot of sustain going off, you know.
It's always C9 for the first map.
I'm telling you.
As it was written, I've seen the timelines.
Mrs. Dead is speaking the truth. There is a wait.
There is a wait.
Oh my god, never beaten the allegations.
Never ever beaten the wheel allegations. We haven't had a single clock town as well, so
Karen
yeah.
actually changed to Viper. Fascinating.
Ooh, last second, the 50-50 switcheroo. Okay, all right.
That looks like Merlin is gonna guide their flock to victory on Scholar.
Yeah. I mean, okay, we do have a pretty aggressive comp over here. I think, you know, with the Viper, I don't think Umbra's going to be lacking for pressure, because there's just, especially with the Black Mage as well, so it's just going to be constant damage coming out. It's just a matter of, can the front line, Gidson over here, stop them from like touching the back? Because I think letting them cook is exactly what they need right now. So the question is, do they have enough pressure to like
already
stop that?
pre-popping Mudra. That is pretty good. Going Bhutan. Right
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh. Instant stun of McJowl right there. My goodness. That is, oh gosh, a lot of damage coming off. Guard comes out, and both tanks are taking a lot of heat.
Yep.
Damn, we're sending tanks as targets?
Oh, Gidson is away. He is like a bird flying away from all the hunters nearby his nest. He is gone. He is gone.
He's not resetting. He's sticking near the fight. He's just getting ready to... Oh, never mind. He is resetting. Okay. Looks like Umbra couldn't get another conversion off. Right. We do have a lot of like bunching up on the point. Oh, but they take out P-Star.
Unfortunately exploding.
Yeah,
this might be a hard stagger situation for Astra.
Yeah, pushed up a little bit too much over here. He'll be back though. He'll be back. Naya, on the other hand, also taking a lot of damage here. Gets a stun, but a lot of coverage from Merlin over here. Naya then sends out the Reaper limit break just in time. Great cover by McYal as well.
Might be able to finish off Shizuko here, unless they're so close.
Yep, there it is.
No way.
A heavy and a stun as well. Yeah, they ain't getting out of that. No siree.
That was diabolical. They almost had full FP.
All right, we have turbulence coming up though. Any guards? Anybody sent into the air?
A lot of people getting into the sky.
Gets to try to do the funny, but I think he mistimed the limit break. But it's okay. Now we have a guard break here on point. Like Naya is gonna be sent out of here. Gets unfortunately out of range. Y'all get taken down, and Naya will be following up very, very soon.
Oh no, P-Star bros, it's not looking good, and he gets ran down.
Zippo Mitchell takes him out. Nice little bit of damage from Crow right there. Okay, so points getting super close, so unfortunately they don't have the luxury of gathering up before this next fight, so someone's gonna have to get on point. Merlin gets yoinked off by Gidson. Oh no.
Merlin taking one for the team. He executes his limit break to give his team some more sustained and stalling potential here.
Oh.
And they are doing exactly that by getting one kill.
Yep.
But they trade. It's unfortunate. 4v4 though, anybody's game.
Yep. He kind of scares them off with their limit break, no conversion, also no mana. Goka mech as well, like that Goka is like burnt quite a bit of HP there. He looking like a very, very good target, and they are being immediately sent. Sylvie Ted confirming the kill.
Mikhail does have limit break here. They managed to cover the Reaper, very good for them. And now Team Umbra slowly backing off until that effect expires.
Yep, that's good. You know, just not play into that. You know, just do not interact. So that was one of them.
Phalanx is sort of, oh my god!
Oh! P-Star with the double, there it is! That's what we've been waiting for, that's what it's all about!
Ninja, man, he's literally playing Fruit Ninja, he just diced them up! What do you do? Oh my god!
You always love to see it. P-Star always putting on a show for the audience, huh?
Hey, as he says, it's a haps, you know? It was meant to
That's
be.
a haps!
Turbulence in 4. Does anybody get sent into the air?
Yep, P-Star's gonna try to pick up the feather. Naya's gonna pick up the potion to save guard. Very nicely done right there.
Splendid stuff. I feel like Astra might turn around and see if they can kill Crow really quick. Might be a good idea, especially since he has limit break, right?
Ooh, yeah. P-Star just getting out of there, not wanting to interact with that fear. Good on him. That's a good idea. Oh, sorry. No, I mean the fear's not from Iron. Scratch that. Ooh, but anyway, we have Crow and Kieran, both with limit breaks ready. They could start a comeback here. They just need to get someone below 50% HP. It's not happening though. Crow's being sent on and pressured.
Good news for Astra. Crow is resetting right now, but he is coming back with a vengeance on his face to absolutely kill somebody with his limit break.
Yep. Shizuko just sending out some glares to do some damage over here. Naya taking a lot of heat. Hyoshio Ranryu confirming the kill. Very nicely done from Crow. Not even using the limit break, mind you. I think they're just going to save that for the next fight. Good, honestly, good restraint.
Yeah,
good restraint.
P-Star using Cheatin on the
We do have hitters, and Kieran goes down. Good identification. Crow would have been a bad target because he had a shield on. Oh my goodness, good one, P-Star.
Bro, still saving Limit Break. Actually, good for them. Okay, now they're playing for overtime here.
Yep. And there we go. Merlin now really low on HP.
Merlin Bros. Oh no, say it ain't
Merlin
so.
Bros. Merlin Bros.
It's looking dark, sir. It's looking dark.
Oh, there's the Satan. Wait, the cover by Mikyal saves the Satan.
No way. He saved his Limit Break for too long.
Oh my goodness, that was huge. What? Right
That
off
was-
the hit as well. Did they plan that?
Yeah, I think
goodness.
they did. That was a huge clutch play.
Insane. P-Star unfortunately being taken down right here, but Shizuko could be going down next. If they get no, Shizuko picks up the potion that resets the fight a little bit more, and Naya now going down. Merlin does have limit break. They can try and like stall this out just a little bit longer. There's the guard. Are we getting it? There's the limit break. Oh,
Out of dark, though. They are about to get atomized. Oh, there they go.
Okay, they're cycling
they're
off point up
coming.
pretty well though. Mikyal is back on point. P-Star trying to make way, but it doesn't matter. Mikyal goes down, and that will be game 1.
Oh, what a game.
Oh my goodness.
What a game.
God damn!
Mikyal with the play of the game. What a cover. My
Oh, that
goodness.
was a great cover. Oh my god.
That was frame perfect. They saw the Reaper Fear come out, and it was like, I got you, homie. Right then and there.
Like that was a huge back and forth. Even though the other team didn't manage to secure that much kills, like they just had so much sustained potential to keep the game going and going and going. And I feel like if they actually managed to start getting picks, you never know, right?
Yeah, that was the thing, right? Right at that very moment, Umbra needed that kill. They needed that Satan to land. The minute it didn't, it immediately just, and Shizuko picking up the pot in time just immediately turned the fight right into Umbra's favor. It was into Astra's favor.
No, not really Crow's fault either as well. It's just Mikhail
No,
really good.
It's not Crow's fault at all. I mean, Mikyal played that well. Crow played that well.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of just what the timing was just immaculate.
Diabolical. Oh, my God.
Speaking of diabolical, Key over here about to prove that Gunbreaker is in fact not balanced. He's like,
There
okay.
ain't no shot, bro. There ain't no
He's like,
shot.
shut your ass up, Aeon. Let me
Oh
show you what Gunbreaker can do.
Oh my god. You're about to get the Caliph Creed Gunbreaker on full display.
Hey,
Oh,
you know, Umbra beat some ass that one. I wouldn't count Astra out just yet.
Nah. There ain't no bell going off yet.
Yeah, I didn't hear
Fight's
no
still
bell.
Especially on Red Sands, right? Fights could change on an instant on this map.
There's no way this is the second C9 to Red Sands combo. Okay, hold on. What?
As it was written, bro. As it was
As
written.
was
It was
written.
meant to be.
As was written in the prophecy.
You will never
star.
be freed from the will.
The wheel of
Right, bro.
suffering.
With
You will never
Paladin
be
this-
freed from the wheel.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, we got again 2 tanks, 1 healer, and 2 DPS. So you know both teams are trying to like mirror each other's setups, not necessarily compositions. Now the question is over here, which team has the advantage in this map in particular? What do you think, Key? Oh my God! Why did I say Key? Key, if you're right here, if you're listening, Kitsu.
Type it in the chat really fast.
Yeah, you didn't let me finish. I was saying Kitsu.
Where are the Kitsu?
Well, it's actually hard to say since both teams are rolling out 2 tanks and 1 healer. I'd say maybe Mikhail's team has a little bit more of an advantage just because Astro is super silly, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
with the sustain as well from like a very difficult to kill tank and a paladin.
Oh,
Let's
precisely.
see. Ooh, they're giving up a lot of space here in this opener. Umbra, let's see if they could go back. Okay, maybe that was a way to bait them in. Gets into the back line. He's swinging a big slow by Key over here, and Merlin goes down. Oh no!
With his stargazers now, sent into the realm of stars. There he goes.
Like, well
Flying
done.
into the void. P-Star in the back, though, about to explode like a nuclear bomb. There he goes.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think this is a fallback or die on point angle right here for Astra.
Kalen Reed running for their dear life.
Yep.
Run, my boy. Run.
Oh, Mick gets caught out by the stun. Crow gets
Very
it, and Shizuko secures the kill.
I think they're just gonna have to give him the 50 here.
Yeah, they have to. And both 60-second limit breaks are up and ready to go. We have Naya, who could potentially disrupt over here.
Oh.
They do. Oh, they try to do the funny, but it was mistimed. No!
He did. He wasn't able to use his dash in time, so the cactus managed to, you know, delete him from the face of the earth.
Yeah.
That's what we like to see. Gibson's probably like giggling to himself right now.
Oh my god. Naya tried to send all of them into the cactus, but they were not there in time, so no conversion off of it. A risky play, and I don't think it's paid off as a result. Naya now being heavily focused here. Yep. Crow, they're trying to take him down as well. I think they tried to go for a link, but they kind of missed. So they're just trying to make sure they don't get anything off. Key, meanwhile, trying to like get back and fight on point with P-Star. They're trying to cycle. Oh no, both people left point. Okay, Mikchal is back.
Uh-oh. P-Star holding on for dear life. Do not get off point. Point kittens, assemble. They need you.
The pot gets stolen from Merlin. Merlin is just barely trying to make it out. Mikjal manages to save him though, so it's all good. Naya sends out Reaper limit break again. They're trying to get conversion off Kirin. They do get a conversion off Kirin.
They do. And now they're just gonna work off of that momentum.
Yep. Key spinning on point. They're gonna see if they try to take down Gitson. Huge stun right there. Naya sends out a plentiful harvest and gets a plentiful kill. Beautifully done.
No, good regroup from team Astra so far.
You got it. I get confused too, don't worry.
Oh good heavens, which side are they on?
Yes.
But at this point,
Naya gets chased down into the point. Oh my god, an assassinate goes right through guard. That is diabolical.
Diabolical indeed. Good thing for Crow though, he does have limit break for next fight here.
Yeah, it's true. But against a paladin with LB, we could be seeing a repeat of what happened last game.
You better be careful.
Yeah. I think right now, yeah, they're gonna try and probably force out this paladin LB real quick. Or they're just gonna... Oh! Key spinning. P-Star doesn't get the kill off Zantetsuken. This is huge for them. Ah, but Kirin dies, though. Shizuko sends out White Mage limit break. See if they can get a conversion. P-Star has no mana. But he gets out! What? Unbelievable. Insane
fine time on point so far. They're going after Crow in the back line. 3 people. Does Crow die here? Yes, he does.
Oh boy, that was a really good fight from Astra.
No, extremely well. Especially since they still have Astro LD on standby, and that limit break is already known for turning entire tides of battles.
Yeah. Astra's doing a really good job of rotating those limit breaks. Again, that, that restraint that we've been talking about.
Ooh, Kirin gets picked off. Wasn't able to get out in time.
Yeah, I'm not sure now because we have a bit of a stagger situation. I think they might just have to give this 50% up unless they have like a game plan.
It is the last 20 seconds. We'll see what map event spawns here.
It is the Soot, which is actually huge for Umbra right now. Oh boy.
No tender would have been a different story.
Oh yeah,
Astro
absolutely.
LB going out. Will they be able to secure a kill with this? They're riding off of the momentum of that in the enemy spawn. Merlin,
and they are,
falling into the clutches of Crow.
Yep, Kirin throwing out Paladin limit break as well. That's going to make it very, very hard for Astra to push. Oh dear. I'm sorry, Merlin bros. I'm sorry, P-Star bros. But it's not looking good. Key and guard, they're just wailing on him. I don't think he can hold point solo. Like I said, you know, I mean, it's a lot of dudes. Merlin trying to make it back, but there's not enough time.
No, very good links from the ninja. He managed to secure the kill on the Astro and on Somebody else, you know, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it's good. I totally missed that, so thank you. Yeah, no, Crow was really on point that game. Great stuns, great isolation of targets, you know, and great usage of their abilities. I mean, that stab was pretty damn good.
Yeah, baiting out Purifies with Raijus and, you know, saving Hayosho for anybody he really wanted to snap really fast. So,
Yeah.
yeah, exceptional ninja performance. Crow, you have my seal of approval, trooper. Good job.
Ah, the finest seal of approval.
It doesn't
all
mean
right.
anything.
Final match teams.
Final
That was
match.
insane.
Yeah, no, some really, really good games.
That's what I mean. It's crazy. Like I know technically this is meant to be a quote unquote casual event, but at the same time, there is some high quality gameplay. We're playing, you know, like the game properly and stuff. So you actually see Crystalline Conflict the way it was meant to be played, and yeah, the matches like that really show that.
Imagine if Crystalline Conflict had a voice chat mechanic. Please make it.
Honestly. Honestly.
What if there was proximity chat, like Call of Duty Warzone or something?
Oh my god.
Where you kill somebody and you hear like the last 3 seconds of what they wanted to say.
Well, I think like I was saying that before gates open, I think chat should be enabled. So, you know, you can actually talk to your team and like give up general game plans and stuff like that. Because I think a lot of people complain that, people spend more time chatting rather than playing the game, right? That's why they disabled it.
You can only communicate so much with pre-made text, right? So
Yeah. So I think having the ability to just speak to your teammates before the gates open when nothing is happening anyway is, I think, would help gameplay smooth out a lot more, so at least everyone has like a general approach and a general game plan they can work around, and it would ease some of that frustration. Obviously some people will be toxic 100%, but you could just report that, like, you know, it's just, you know, text
that's
violation.
just how games are sometimes, especially in PvP game modes where
It's true.
competition is fierce.
Yep,
Sometimes
absolutely.
emotions take over.
Yep, some people get heated. Absolutely correct. So
Ren's will be joining us this game.
Alrighty, so for Team Asher, we've got Brian, Direxel, Kuro, Mech, and Ren. Team Umbra is going to be Fiorna, Fina, Shimori, Ki, and Merlin. And I spelled Fiorna wrong.
Big team.
Well, I mean, the whole roster is big people, so...
Big boys. Oh my god. I can't take any more of this. There's too much action on my
Too
screen.
many big boys.
Too many dudes.
Well, I mean, listen, as someone who's like played quite a few gachas and stuff, I feel there's not enough dudes. It's all waifus everywhere.
And
so you know what?
It'll stay like that forever, I'm afraid. You know, 'cause
Yeah, truly is. I unfortunately grew up in playing games like Devil May Cry and Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, so I like my cool dudes, but I think I'm just cursed to forever be a cute cat girl in my gacha games. It is what it is.
You know, speaking of cute cat girls, I know you have a Fantasia. You know what to do, Aeon.
Oh my god, I have several Fantasias.
Let the voices win.
Listen, if there's one thing you should know about us Pure Midlanders players is that we have a huge, I don't know, I want to say fixation on just playing the human character. Like think about every Pure Midlander player or like Pure player, you know, and like how they just stick on that character and you will never see them Fantasia really ever. I want to say partially, I'll self-report a little bit. It's probably a little bit of main character syndrome. So it's like we can't really see ourselves like as anything else. I'm sorry. Like I can make an alt, that's fine, but the Fantasia, yeah, probably not gonna happen.
Oh, what a shame. What a shame.
I fear I wouldn't cook on the.
I'll convince you one day, sir. I'll convince you one day. It will just
I feel
take
you'll be.
a lot of persistence.
I feel you'll be sorely disappointed with the cat girl I make anyway. I'm not very good at making female characters.
Well, see, that's why I'm here, okay? Like, come on. That's why Census is here as well, you know?
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie who was supposed to be.
But Zeus himself said
Yeah,
no.
Zeus himself had to intervene. Strike me down, Zeus. You don't have the balls.
Funny.
Oh
Oh,
my God. First time on the desk, tempting the gods already.
Yep.
We're gonna make a pro out of this man yet.
Absolutely. You're doing a great job so far, Kitsu.
Oh, outstanding job. Having a blast listening to you guys. All right.
Thank you.
This is gonna be our last set, so if you guys want Clocktown to fucking manifest, you gotta...
Manifesting right now.
You gotta convince
you gotta
him to
pay
bring it like he does everything else.
You gotta pay John $1 million gil. Anybody got $1 million gil?
I don't bring anything. No, it's gonna be Red Sands.
No way. No shot.
Say
Well, okay. Red Sands start is different from second game Red Sands. It's progress.
You know,
I
I
guess
can't
so,
wait
huh?
to see the second game be Cloud9 thoughts. I'm already predicting the future.
Yeah, she's in the chat. Second map's gonna be fucking C9. Yeah.
Oh my god. What's up, Xiao? Welcome to the chat. You missed some absolute cinema. We had some really good games. Merlin pulled up, and we got some good games from him. And actually, Merlin is still here, so you might actually be able to see him in action right now with Key and Shimori as well. And Naya, Fina, nice team on Umber right here. And we also got Kuro, Brian, Mech, Direxel, and Ren on I almost said Alpha God. I'm such a military nerd. Oh my god. On Astra over here.
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. I mean, Mech is actually on Samurai though, so can't do the soldier role play, unfortunately. I guess it makes sense though, given that they do need a. They're the only melee. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit iffy for Mech. Mech has to, focus on like trying to disrupt the front line and like stop them from pushing in.
Faith and confidence in the samurai abilities.
Yeah, it's just gonna be. I'm hoping, right, that because they have a lot of sustain right now. You got the Radiant Aegis, you have Scholar Shields, Astro heals as well. Pictomancer can also like do a little bit of sustain as well. They could just funnel all the heals into the samurai, and the samurai job is to keep everyone from pushing in.
Has a monk. I repeat, the enemy team has a monk. He's going to have a really bad game.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, Mech. It seems like you will not exist with us in 75 seconds.
I believe. I will put on the copium. I believe in next time.
I believe in his imminent demise. He's not going to be living for a long time.
Oh my god, please, like, just live back, I believe. It's just, this is why, play melee, please. I know it's suffering to play melee, but or
All
tag.
samurai mains are banking on this man. Do what must be done.
Oh my god, dude. Oh no. Alright, so it looks like Mech's gonna go for like just a pretty long flank over here, but that might prove to be an issue because that just left their backline completely open. Ren immediately being sent on here, taking a lot of damage, gets out, gets shielded in, never mind, gets back in, Shimori yoinks him back, and there's a knockback in further in. Oh my goodness, that's brutal.
Probably not there out of his own volition. Poor guy.
Yeah. But they survive. Okay, there's a lot of sustain going on here. Oh, ye of little faith, let's go. Direxel now being heavied over here. Looks like they're the new target getting stunned. They don't purify. Good option here. They don't want to bait that out. As Mech is now taking a lot of heat over here.
Mech bros, is it over? There he goes.
Oh dear. That was a nice little flinch to like secure that as well.
It's just not fair.
Oh dear. Okay, so now with their frontline loss, there's a bit of an issue with Astra now where they have to start like backpedaling a little bit here, trying to get some walls.
We see Brian sort of shepherding his troops out of the fray.
Yeah. Oh, and limit break from Key gets nothing because unfortunately the team is separated by the sand trap. Very lucky, honestly.
all part of the plan. All part of the plan. Brian Ricardo stalling here. Very good. Two Astros using foul Malfeek onto each other. What the fuck? A bunch of people just exploded.
Yeah, Ren got killed in the backline by Shimori, and their Exo goes down as well here. It was just, yeah, it's a bit of a massacre right now. Brian is in a really bad position. I don't know how he's supposed to stall point solo.
What's going on?
He's probably gonna try jump on at the very last minute. They try to stun him out, and they pull him out as well. No, and Beck doesn't make it on the point. Doesn't matter. I would have feared him off anyway.
I mean, I suppose there's only so much you could do when you only have one frontliner, I'm afraid. And especially since frontliners themselves, they always dictate how the pace of the game will go.
It's true, yeah. Oh boy, yeah, that was... Yeah, that was unfortunate. I mean, it was going well. It was going well.
It was definitely going well.
No! Damn! Wait, I just...
Cloud9.
Oh my god.
Guys, welcome to the Cloud9 edition of Community Roulette.
Welcome to Community Red Radio, where it's nothing but Cloud9, Red Sands, and Cloud9.
Want to experience turbulence? Come on down.
This is not your grandma's Community Roulette.
I even predicted it as well.
God damn it.
All right, everybody that has allegations, you may be deviant.
Okay.
All right, the last battle of the Asians here. This time, Mech has the kind support of Gunbreaker Ren Yao.
Gunby Gaming.
Against 3 melees. Okay, they're still gonna have a really bad time.
Okay, but it's Gunbreaker. It's not uncommon to see a Gunbreaker in ranked queues solo meleeing, right? And if you need a solo melee, Gunbreaker is kind of nice. It has a lot of sustainability as well. So
you know what? I'm a Ren Meow believer. He's going to run them down.
Yep, I think so too.
I believe.
Yeah, it's I would say a decent team comp over here. I mean, ever since the changes to pick to matches, they're now able to put out damage on demand a lot more as well.
Oh yeah, so, sure, especially with Black Comet and combining here.
So I think they have a shot here. They do have to deal with the monk though, which is something. But
yeah, for sure.
We'll cross that bridge when it arrives. So let's see. I mean, everyone's playing a little safe. We're feeling out. Oh, Shimori pushing in though. Oh, they wanna.
Shimori has no fear.
Yeah. They have faith in the team to cover them, and cover them they do. Oh, that's a huge silence on the entire team right there. Merlin, now looking like a pretty good target, has to just cure themselves to just stay alive. That was a huge one, Makuro. Rexo does go down, though, a little bit earlier, so it is going to be 4 people. And yeah, they don't actually manage to secure the kill. Merlin actually gets out, takes a pot. Mech, on the other hand, stunned right here. Big axe coming out from Shimori, and Merlin secures the kill.
Ren stalling on point so far. Brian might be out of juice. No, never mind. Does he make it to the pot? No, he gets bloated back. Oh, poor Ren, you're dead. Goodbye.
No, yep. That stun from Shimori, locked him in. Heavy as well. Very nice.
I saw the pressure point going out. I was looking at his force ghost, man. There's nothing he can do.
Yeah, it was just key. Just chase that kill down. It looks like they're playing very aggressive here, which is great. Key sends out the limit break, any conversion onto Kuro. Naya sends out the fear as well, just to keep the damage flowing, but I think that was just a bit of miscommunication there. The Rex, on the other hand, will be taken down, so they still do get a conversion off after all of that, which is nice. Fina does have Red Mage limit break, could also try and get some more damage off as well, if necessary. Ren is going to try and hold this point here. And meanwhile, Kuro just got roared on, and they're just sending a lot of damage. Prime Ren follow-up. Bind. She sends out a stun, which actually stops
early
the attack.
Kuro is probably dead here, unfortunately.
Yeah. No! A ghosted LB on top of that!
Say it ain't so.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, Bob Ross is crying right now. There is nothing he could do to stop this, even if it was a happy little mistake.
Oh no. And Ren dies, spinning on point. That's the problem with Gunby. You can't press buttons when you're spinning. Ah!
Especially since Umbra definitely has an advantage in the next fight. Once again with Reaper and Monk LB coming up here.
All right, Brian sends out the LB to maybe reset the fight momentum a little bit.
Oh my god! Mac actually manages to LB key.
Huge. Okay, so now we got breathing space. All right, we can work with this right now.
Get the momentum back.
Yeah. Fina is on point, so a little bit caught out here. They can't, if they can capitalize it, they do capitalize on that. Very nicely done by Drexel, getting their revenge. And now it seems that actually Umbra's just gonna play this back. You know, just wait for the next fight. I mean, yeah, they still have checkpoint to break, so you know, and they got 3 LBs, especially one of them being the White Mage Limit Break, with this huge corridor to work with.
Not to mention Monk LB. It's going to be a little bit tricky.
All right, Keys setting up. We got fire. We got the Phoenix.
Away, though, if they're fast enough, they might be able to delete them from the plane of existence, but unfortunately they get away. And now their team is split.
Oh! Naya baiting them in with the limit break. They were like, I'm about to die. He'll be, and they used the limit break to secure the kill with Creed. Oh my goodness.
Oh good heavens, oh good heavens. Ren Meow all by himself, meowing to his teammates to go and help him, but he's just going to sit in the back line and die.
Oh my goodness, Rexel just gonna have to die on point here. Yeah, they yoink him off to try and like, you know, just keep the point moving a little bit, and they do get the kill. Kuro is running for her life.
They gotta keep on running all the way back to their respawn.
Yep, they do. Okay, and we're back to where we started. Okay, but the good news is we have birthday cake. You know, we have the Pick the Man 2 limit break ready to give some extra sustain right here.
Right, after turbulence in 4 seconds here.
Yep.
Ooh, Mech uses guard too early. Oh, there he goes into space.
Yep. Okay, a fear from Naya is going to disrupt that birthday cake a little bit, but everyone is still kind of in it. They do get a kill off Mech. Drexel sends out limit break. It is Phoenix. It looks like the Umbra does have to back away from this because there's just not enough damage to fight those 2 limit breaks right now. They're gonna wait it out. Now they're going back in, and they take out Brian. The backline key is out for blood.
The Prince of PvP has fallen once again.
No! There was no one on point. Unfortunately, Kuro was kept off.
Map mechanics, man. The tornadoes.
Yep, and that
fight, though, it was like,
ooh, that's that, man. Good job, both teams.
Yeah, GG's.
Like, judging by the fact they had 1 Gunbreaker and 1 Samurai as their only melee, they actually performed really well.
I mean, yeah, you know, it's not terrible, right? Like, you know, it's still 2 melees versus 3, which is not as much of a disparity as like 1 melee.
Like, melees they're going up against is a warrior, a monk, and a reaper. Like, oh god.
Yeah, it's just so much disruption and so much like guard break as well. Yeah. The guard break is a social construct comp.
The guard break is a social construct.
Yeah, guard sort of becomes like optimal at that point, right?
Oh my god.
You got 90% mitigation? Nah.
Alrighty, so we're about to transition into Crystalline Clash meme and casual games, hosted by Masaru and PV Princesses. Ash is going to be streaming that, I believe. I'm going to double check on that while I populate the list for our prize drawing. Once again, we're giving away a chibi commission drawn by Y-Mage. Well, that was a mistake. Control C. There we go.
All right, good luck, everyone.
Who do you think
while I'm doing these things, let's do some shout outs in the Twitch chat for our casters.
No, some really good games today. Like, to be honest, a lot of them were back and forth. A lot of capable players on both sides. So it's like over time, during the first set as well, right? We went on for 3 games because it was 1-1. Third game happens, like, holy moly. So a lot of interesting comps today. Like, some of it might have seemed natural, like 2 tanks or 2 healers or something like that, but lots of diabolical stuff I've seen, especially from you, Kitsu. Dear God, man, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
You know, I think a lot of nice and really cool plays were made today. So I think a big shout out to everyone who pulled up. You know, like I said, these are just like mostly for fun games. You know, the stream is just mostly about, you know, just hyping everyone up and stuff, and just like showcasing. There's no pressure here. You know, you just come here, have fun, and meet some new friends, make some new friends, and you know, play some good old PvP.
Play some good old PvP. All right, let's see who's taking home a drawing. Man,
All right.
Lots of competitors tonight. We have lots of people.
I'm gonna bet it's a red name that takes it because red sands.
Holy shit, it's red. It's Mech. Hey,
I am so.
congratulations to
I
Mech.
knew it. It likes the color red. We proved it here. I am seeing into the future.
Hassan al-Ghaib! Hassan al-Ghaib!
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny because this is actually like the second or third time that it's just barely coasted past Ash's name.
Yeah. All right.
Congratulations, Mech. Don't jet yet. I'm gonna get you a form that the artist has. It's just got a little spot for you to put your reference image for your Warrior of Light, and then an email that she can send it to you. You're gonna love it. If you look on stream right now, you can see a little sample of her work. She's kind of a fan favorite in the community. Everybody loves her comics and stuff. So again, that is it for Community Roulette. Aeon, parting words for our viewers at home.
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for pulling up. Thank you very much, John, for hosting this. I would like to say that without, I mean, as you know, very cliche as it is, this wouldn't be the event it is without all of your support, whether it's you watching in chat or you playing. So thank you again for pulling up to here. If you are all unaware as to who I am, my name is Aeon XII, also known as Aeon Zelkai, your local friendly neighborhood gunbreaker guy. And I am streaming over at twitch.tv/AeonXII. I play a lot of variety. I will be getting back into Final Fantasy XIV. In fact, yesterday I streamed Final Fantasy XIV, so hey, I'm beating the allegations that I'm a gacha streamer. And, you know, I wish you all a very peaceful, safe, tilt-free, crash-out-free climb if you are in fact climbing ranked. Otherwise, have a good rest of your night.
Alrighty, and Kitsu Katsu.
Hello, that is me.
You did great tonight, brother. It was a blast having you.
Yeah, it was a blast being here. Like, I think I was invited by Census just because, like, for vibes and stuff. But, you know, TLDR being, like, very, very fun being here. I don't usually... No, I've never casted in my life because it's not really my thing. So it was more comfortable just thinking of it as, like, sort of a conduit to vibe with your boys, you know, so to speak. And that's exactly what it was. Like, holy smokes. Very, very entertaining stuff. Like, I don't even know what to say.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
Always a good time.
Alrighty. Let's see. 100 gifted subs, and I'll upgrade my PC to play at Trust. Oh, Aeon.
Oh, Aeon.
No, the game is very unoptimized, so I literally cannot run it without
Monster
every
Hunter.
single
Yeah.
Every single wild stream I've encountered a stutter or a crash and my entire PC freezing. Like Brian literally spoke to me from the void. He turned into an eldritch creature for 3 whole seconds when I was on stream. It assaulted my ears because it froze my entire PC. Hey, 100 gifted subs, help your boy upgrade his PC.
Let's do it. Support the casters. Aeon's link is in chat. Please give him a follow. Entertaining guy, just a lovable guy all around. You just want to pinch his cheeks. Let's see here. So try not to make this an Irish goodbye, but goodbye from all of us. We're about to send you over to PvP. Ash, please stick around here in the Leviathan Wolves Den for more custom games, maybe some meme matches, perchance. That's it. Bye-bye, everybody.
See ya.